mental health and emotional well-being in infants. I will explain to you the history of research, current research, and ways to identify mental health and well-being in infants. These pictures show a baby that has bonded with his or her mother. Notice the eye contact, relaxed body language of both the mother and baby. These pictures show the distress the new mother is feeling. While the first few weeks after the birth are very trying, it is crucial that mom and baby begin to form a bond. From birth, infants recognize, prefer, and are soothed by their mother's voice. They suckle more in response to it, and mothers in turn are gratified by the ability to soothe their children. This is the beginning of attachment. This research was conducted in the early 1980s and is still true to this day. In 1995, it was found that low-income parents are also at greater risk for depression and other forms of psychological distress, such as low self-worth and negative beliefs about control, which can impair their ability to use available assets. In the 50s and 60s, it was popular to let newborns cry it out when they were upset. It has since been proven that it is crucial to the development and bonding that a parent or caregiver should respond quickly, as this teaches the infants to trust. ECMHC, Early Childhood Mental Health Counselors. You will hear me refer to this term several more times throughout my presentation. Current research is becoming more readily available in regards to infant and children. It is important to be able to distinguish between accurate research and opinion-based research. A secure and healthy relationship between the infant or toddler and his caregiver is the foundation of mental health in the earliest years and the context of which healthy social and emotional development will continue. If it is found that an infant has issues with emotional well-being, this needs to be addressed on several levels. First, the source of the issue must be found and supported, such as a mom who is suffering from depression. She needs therapy, medication, and support. This in turn will support the infant to better mental health also. The infant should also be monitored by his or her medical doctor and ECHMC. This may include visits to their home, daycare, or mental health facility. Head Start is known for using these practices in their program. There needs to be more state involvement in providing support for ECHMC parents and schools. These would involve national standards for mental health and emotional well-being of infants and children. Zero to Three is an organization that provides up-to-date research and amazing tips for parents and caregivers. This group is supported 100% by fundraisers and grants. The employees lobby Congress for support of infants and children. They also provide policy support to lawmakers. I would invite everyone to check out their website, zeroto3.org. Warning signs of needs not being met in infants. Physical, underweight, not meeting developmental milestones, not interacting with toys, and refusing to eat. Social and emotional symptoms. Inconsolable crying, not cuddling, no eye contact, and not smiling when adults playfully interact. Suggestions on meeting the mental health needs of infants. Hospitals need to screen for mental health issues of mothers. Doctors need to be trained in how to assess babies at well child appointments. And child care workers all need to be trained in observing infants for mental health concerns. New mothers need support in learning how to parent, especially in poverty-stricken areas. Groups such as Mothers of Preschoolers helps guide new mothers through the hardest times. And community events need to be held regularly to help promote positive parenting. Federal and state involvement. On the federal level, Child Care and Development Fund and the National Center of Excellence in Infant and Toddler Mental Health are both organizations and financial resources for mental health. Research needs to continue improving, and national level training needs to be provided for ECMHCs. State-based. This needs to be a relationship-based approach with centers and parents and the mental health workers. There needs to be an increase of ECMHCs, an increase in time with the at-risk infants, and an increase in training for child care workers. Employees at child care centers can help by following these simple suggestions. 1. Observe and take notes on the child throughout the day. Do this over several days or weeks to help you see patterns. Does behavior that concerns you occur at certain times of the day? Be sure to note the child's strengths as well. Share your concerns with your program's director or principal. Be specific as possible in explaining why you are concerned. Learn and follow your program's procedures for working with children with challenging behaviors. Whose responsibility is it to talk to the family? If a child's actions become dangerous, can an extra adult stay in the room to help out? Be ready to talk with the child's family about your concern. And maintain a consistent routine. What can you do? Engaging loving, responsive, positive interactions. 2. Seek to understand the meaning behind young children's behavior. All behavior has meaning. 3. Recognize that challenges and stress are a natural and important part of baby's growth. The ability to manage stress and challenges builds self-esteem and self-confidence.